What is up? It is Simone here. Today we're going to be doing a hack type of video. I'm going to be working with UNice wigs, as you can see, and this is beautiful, super curly lace frontal wig. Now, I haven't done a hack video in a while, so I'm very excited to bring this series back for this unit. I will have all the dimensions and specs down below. Now, there is the fake scalp method they are using on this wig. However, the knots are not bleached on this unit, and this also becomes an issue because if you see, I part it and the knots are not bleached on the part. Actually, I can't even bleach back there because the fake scalp is preventing me from doing so. So we're gonna go ahead and get around this, and I also want to show you guys how to make a lace match your skin, and in case you ever come across this issue where the cap might be too light, how to make it blend in and how to make it really work for you. To get started, you guys know I have been trying to keep my scalp as moisturized as possible because it's just too cold. You know, I was in New York for a while. Now I'm back in Georgia and it's still cold here. So my scalp is super dry and itchy. So I'm going to be using this Wild Growth oil. It's amazing. I've seen it do wonders for people's hair as far as making it thicker and just moisturize and just grow. So I'm trying to do this as often as possible every time I change my wig. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put on a stocking cap on my head because there's so much oil on my hair and I don't want it to seep through to the wig. Okay, fast forward to a new day. I already bleached the knots. I already plucked the wig. Makeup is done. So here's the unit looking finished. Now, I couldn't pluck too far back because the stocking cap, as you can see, that they sewn underneath was preventing me from going too far back. So that was a little bit of an issue for me. I do feel like they should have moved the cap underneath a little bit back. So you can just see it's super white. My skin is not like that. You know, some people just don't have the time to go in and fix this, because technically you'd have to cut this off. So what are we gonna do to fix this, right? That is the main question. We don't want to use foundation, so we're gonna go ahead and use powder. Now I'm gonna be using a powder that is my skin tone from Too Faced. You can use a cheaper brand, and I'm gonna get a fluffy brush and just really put my brush in there and just paint the inside of this lace, okay? You can put a lot. You don't have to, don't worry about overdoing it because it's powder. So eventually when you sweat and as you wear it day to day, it is going to start to rub off little by little. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my scissors and just cut the parts over my ears because I really want to make sure that my wig is nice and, sitting down in place properly. So the main method to the madness is pretty much just taking powder and a brush of two different sizes. As you can see, I have a smaller brush right now, and I'm really just coloring my lace. Now, because the stocking cap is very obvious, you can see the line of it going from ear to ear. There is nothing we can do about that besides just either cutting it off or just trying your hardest to make it blend in. Now, I want to make a video like this for people who have ordered wigs and it has come like this, okay? My purpose is not to say, oh, this is the best wig in the world. My purpose for this video is if you have ordered a wig just like this and you have come across this issue, how can you fix it? You've spent money, spent your time on it, and returning sometimes is a hassle. How can you get over this hump? And this is what this video is technically for. So right now, I'm just going in and I'm just doing my typical regular install technique of using Gotta Be glue, blow dryer, and that's all. They did include a headband in this wig. I didn't use it just because I felt like this would be just a little bit more easier at this point. I feel like with the stocking cap, I'm kind of forced to kind of use the spray or some kind of gel, only because I knew I was gonna have to put in a little bit more work just to try to get that lining to just look a little bit more invisible. Later on, you'll see what I'm talking about. Then go ahead and just cut off the lace. Where you can see the difference is the lace was so much more lighter before I did color it with the powder. So there is a huge difference there, okay? Now, the stocking cap you can still see and it's still light, but if you go darker in your powder, you do risk your scalp just looking very odd, red, orangish, weirdish, okay? next, I'm gonna go ahead and just start to perfect my hairline, use my olive oil wrap set mousse, and I love this because it smells so good. That's first. And second, it doesn't make your hair look all, you know, crunchy, hard. It will make it look slightly greasy if you put too much, but you know. Now at this point, setting foam literally dripped into my eye, as you can see. It was the worst pain ever. Oh my gosh. Make sure you're very careful. I guess my setting foam was a little bit more melted. Make sure you're careful because this thing burns so bad. Now, I'm not going to leave out a lot of baby hairs. I just wanted to look, you know, as natural as possible. I was so kind of like disappointed because I wanted to wear the wig just like this. I loved the curls. I loved everything. But I was kind of forced to put a part in just because the stocking cap was really bothering me. Really bothering me. So here I am with the hot comb. For this kind of curl, it's so freaking pretty that you technically don't have to use a hot comb. You can just wear this one nice and wild and just leave it in its natural state. But again, that stocking cap was really triggering me, like bothering me so much. So that's why I had to end up doing it. But again, other than that, I feel like this wig was amazing. I just wish that the stocking cap was a little more transparent underneath and a little more pushed back so that I could pluck a little more. But I absolutely loved the curl, the density. I loved the way the wig fit my head perfectly. I'm not sure what size I had, but if I can find that, I'll put it down below. But it fit perfectly, okay? Perfectly. So other than the stocking cap being the main issue, I feel like I really, really, really liked this wig. The hair quality was very nice too. You could run your hands through it once you comb out all the curls. Now I didn't comb out all the curls, so as you know, I only perfected the parts that I felt like were important to me. But yeah, absolutely love this wig. Besides the stocking cap. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, my loves.